modules, what we want to hit in this one. So I'm on the, that's by the way, William Blake's for who I call a real deal romantic. Later on in the course, we will get to is doesn't have anything to do with modules, but I just thought I'd point that out here. So what we're going to do by and large in this course is just go through the modules. Modules help you. Modules will make everything okay. Make sure you look at all of the stuff in the modules. So the modules are set up just like I did before, except now they have the dates on these. I'm going to put the link for this screencast a little bit after the notifications one. So remember that one was the one where I go through here where you set everything like you want. Please do that. That prevents so many problems. So please get your notifications set. If you notice, there's right now I have, well, these will just about always have dates on these. And this first one here, this first one you're going to come up on is all these screencasts. That's what you would see if you clicked on this one. Had to link it to the book. You need to click on that tether. And I do have a complete book screencast after that, but if you haven't gotten to that yet, or you just forget about it or whatever, make sure that you are clicking on material from our Canvas shell, right, which will link you to our specific course. It sounds weird, but there's kind of a mirror world, as it were, with Cengage, which is our book. This clicking on the link in our shell is what will tether you to our specific Canvas shell. So that's important. So you don't want to just go hunting in the Cengage world divorced from our Canvas shell. Help phone numbers that you can always go back to is why I post them there. The safety video everybody's got to watch. You may have watched it in another course. First response really short. It's just a point. And got some intro questions. Okay, so let me go through. I've got a lot of help stuff for this first. This is all important about how you go through, how you make some of these. I'm going to post some more of this too, but I want to get past through these first few just to show you how most of these modules go. So, long story short, as soon as you get in here, so that's the actual chapter. This would open up to the screencast here, which will help you. There's the actual. Click on that. It's going to open into Cengage. There's the actual chapter that you want to read and you want to highlight and all that sort of stuff. So that's kind of what it's going to look like. You just keep following this next tab here. Take the quiz over the chapter. Have a few screencasts and another video over chapter 1. So this is how you're navigating it, is I guess what I'm getting at here. And so now I want to just go through, look at it a little bit more big picture. I'm going to go through, let's just say chapter 4, Rome. Everybody's favorite chapter, about the Romans. So as with all of these, I just have a little preview posted. It's just in a couple of pages if you wanted to look and see what's going on. The actual module objectives are going to be in the reading questions here for us. That's where it's tethered to the assignment. You're going to read the chapter, take the quiz over the chapter. That's what this funky thing here is for, this little starship thing or whatever that is. Watch the screencast over the chapter, and then do the reading questions. All right. So once you complete the reading questions and get these uploaded, that's kind of it for the particular chapter. So remember breadth over depth, and what you do for these reading questions and all these. So again, so not the first one you're turning in doesn't have reading questions, but as you get going in the course, you're going to answer it. So you just click on this, read it. You've already read the chapter, watch the screencast at this point. You're going to write your answer. Hopefully then go back and incorporate or integrate your quoted evidence from the screencast and or chapter and sometimes the videos. And like here, I say here's put one from the video in. And then you do the same thing before. You're always making 300 words, but you'll notice that this count is always different. some people forget about this as the course goes on. It's not that I'm asking you to do something different every time. It's that you're uploading this entire sheet back. So since the word count on this sheet changes, then that's why this changes. What you are making is 300 words every time. And I think that will pretty much do it just for getting through the chapters. Right? And so if I go to the assignments here at the end, you can see, and always test it with a calculator if you know how to do this. So I'll just group all the quizzes together. They're at 10%. You can see here, reading questions, the biggest, this is the bulk of the course at 60%. And then what should follow naturally now for after these reading questions, you get into these audio presentations. I've taken the responses out for you guys for right now anyway. Then you're going to do so not just one, but a few assignments that lead up to your audio assignments. So here, let me show you where this is in the module. This is an opportunity for you to pursue one thing. We can't talk about a lot of stuff in this course. Everybody has different interests. Maybe you were interested in a Roman legion. Maybe you were interested in a certain Greek philosopher, artist that we really couldn't cover, political figure, whatever. Now you can do a little bit more on your own, right? All this is leading up to the first audio assignment, which is just basically to pick one thing and create a 3-minute presentation, which you can do over your phone. Now, this is not meant to be too awful taxing. And this is going to be the moment when it looks like our internet is dying on campus, I guess. But that's okay, because I think we can, this will more or less give you the flavor for how to get through. So how to navigate this course with modules. Make sure you just click through the modules.